Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. There's a common process that happens in the surveying field, and that is the conversion of coordinates from one projected coordinate system to the other. In this video, I'll be showing you how to convert UTM to WGS84 in 3 different ways. The first conversion we will use QGIS, the second conversion we will use Surface16, and the third one we will use Global Mapper. Global Mapper and Surface16 and QGIS are all softwares that you can install in your machine. So I have an Excel file that is in UTM Arc 1960. And these are the northings and the eastings. This is how I have arranged my data. Let's go to QGIS, untitled project. And now I want to import that CSV file. Maybe I can close it. I want to import that CSV file here in this workspace. And Open Data Source Manager, I'll go to delimited, make sure that here it's selected to delimited text. Then browse to where your file is located. Open. Mine is under tutorial folder, UTM WGS. Open. And then the file format is a CSV. The coordinates are defined because I have northings and eastings. So I'll select point coordinates and I can see the display of my data here. So the Y field should be the northings and the X field should be the eastings. Then I'll make sure that the projected coordinate, the geometry coordinate reference systems is correct. My CSV is under Arc 1960 UTM Zone 37. I am in Kenya, so currently I'm under UTM Zone 37 South. If yours is not selected as UTM Zone 37 South, you can just go to this Select CRS. If mine is already selected. If yours is not, just type UTM. These are projected coordinate systems and a universal transverse Mercator. Drop down and then you will select your UTM Arc 1960 and the zone you are in. Okay. So my geometry CRS system is correct. I'll add. Then I'll close. Under layers, your CSV should appear and the arrangement of points here should be as is on the cadastral boundary or where you got your CSV from. So once you have this, you just right click, go to export, save feature as. Now under save feature as, this drop down menu under format, ensure that it is selected to comma separated value. And then the file name, you can choose where to store it. I'll just save it under this folder, UTM to WGS. And then this one to WGS84 Zone 37 South QGIS. Save as type CSV. Save. Under select files to export, just leave it as persist, layer metadata, geometry, automatic. Don't tick the extent, and then under layers option, the geometry should be as YX, that means as northings and eastings, meaning as XY meaning easting, northing, and the other. I'll just choose as northing and easting, comma, just leave all the other settings to be at ease. Then, okay. Successfully saved the vector layer to the folder where you chose. Now we have the WGS Zone 37 South QGIS Excel file. If I was to open my folder, here I have the Excel file exported. Now we will go to the second option, and that is importing or converting using Surface16 by Golden Software. This is a software that is free to install and you can install it. So I'll just double click Surface16. This is how the application looks like. I will open a new plot. And then under new plot, I'll go to file and then open. I'll open the CSV file that we wish to convert. And this is the CSV file that you're going to use. Then open. This is easy. You just, there's no process of defining it. Redefines it for itself. Once you have that, under this toolbar, there is data. Then go to new projected coordinates. Now define the data. X is under column C, as you can see. And then Y is definitely under column B. And then now target columns, this you will choose depending on your taste and preferences. I'll let Y to be column G, and then I will select my eastings to be under column H. Now, source coordinate system. What is the coordinate system of our source data? Click on these three dots. Our coordinate system is a projected system, which is a UTM. Under Africa, I'll choose UTM Arc 1960 Zone 7 South. And then I'll click OK. Then my target coordinate system, we want the coordinates to be WGS. I'll select, which is also a projected system, UTM, WGS, zone, that's 7 South. My zone is that 7 South. Okay. Once you're satisfied with this, click OK. Here are my converted coordinates. I can just select them, copy, and then I'll open a new CSV file. I can paste this. I will save the file under UTM WGS. This one I'll save it as a CSV file. Then WGS zone that 7 South, SARPA 16. Save. Now the last conversion will be using global mapper. For global mapper, I have arranged the data differently just for the definition of the data. It's just the same data, but I have not included the definition of the coordinates. This is northings, eastings, Z, and the description. I'll just close it. And then I'll open Global Mapper. This is a software by Blue Marble Geographics. Open your own data files, and then I'll select my data file, which is a CSV. I'll use this one, open. My data is a point-only data. It has no lines or area features, neither 3D point data. My data is arranged as northing, easting, coordinate first. That is why I chose to define the data or arrange the data differently. Then I'll choose this. Under coordinate format, ensure that it is decimal or separated. This one should be none. Then here you can either choose comma or auto detect. I'll choose auto detect and then OK. This is where you define the coordinate system of your source. And our source, the projection is UTM. The zone is that 7 South. This you can just choose from the drop down. The datum is Arc 1960. The units are in meters, and these are the definitions of Arc 1960 zone that 7 South. Okay. My data should be arranged as is from the Excel. Now we want to export this data into WGS zone that 7 South. So I'll just go to File and then Export Vector Data. Ensure that under this drop-down menu, the data is a CSV. Okay. The field separator, you can leave it as a comma. The coordinate precision, use default precision based on the units that you selected. Then click OK. You can save this as UTM zone that 7 global mapper. Now I want to open the three data and see the comparison. If you compare the three data, the data from Global Mapper and the data from QGIS actually marry, but SARPA 16 is not that accurate. So when you are converting coordinates from UTM to WGS, I highly recommend QGIS and Global Mapper for the conversion. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one.